name is Jason Harborough and I'm the Chief Executive of GiG UK.
I'm Wayne Clark, I'm Chief Technology Officer at GiG UK.
I'm Richard Masterson, I'm the Chief Sales Officer for GiG UK. I think the biggest shift that I've seen in the last 2 to 3 years is what I might call consumption-based IT. And that's really has two flavors to it. It has a technology flavor in terms of how customers want to consume IT from a technology perspective, but also in a commercial aspect. So in terms of how you pay for that technology consumption, and really that's about you pay for what you use.
If we look at some of the history behind IT, we were working with this model where everything was centralized, people used a lot of shared resources. That's kind of moved on and everybody had a go at building their own solutions, their own technology stacks and trying to maintain them. And most of the businesses out there on old technology can't keep pace. So people are looking at those new services and realizing that that's going to be key for their agility and providing customer solutions that keep them relevant.
What people are doing is beginning to think differently about how they look after their data, how they store their information, and how they actually secure their information. But it's been driven by the fact that there is now technology in everything that we do. Our mobile phones, our cars, the way that we log on to information to do different things remotely is meaning there's more and more data. And this is a huge industry and it's changing all of the time. So it's important that technology keeps up, it's important that technology leads the way. And we at GiG UK believe that we've got one of the groundbreaking pieces of technology that can take people to the next level.
The opportunity that we've identified, that we've seen in the marketplace, is for a UK provider to enable and bring market-leading technology to that UK channel, so that UK channel that can then take those public cloud services directly to customers in the UK.
The market's asking for flexibility. It's also asking for systems and technology that's adaptable, that works for them. Too often in the past in technology, there was a prescriptive way of doing things. It was one way, and if it didn't work for you, well, you'd have to make it work. People in all walks of life have choice now. They want what they're using to do what they need for them. So technology moving forward and the market needs to be more flexible. It needs to be more like a utility.
GiG UK is a public cloud provider. It's not necessarily going up against the likes of AWS, your Googles, your Microsofts. It's actually looking to complement that journey where people are moving away from the older owned on-premise model. This stuff is portable to some degree, it's mobile, it will be easier to adopt, we believe.
So one of the exciting things that's happening in the UK cloud marketplace right now is something that may be termed multi-cloud. So multi-cloud really means that it's not a one-size-fits-all world. I think given that, and I think given GiG's unique approach to public cloud marketplace, we definitely have our space in the UK marketplace in that multi-cloud world.
GiG UK is different because it's going to go for the hyper-distributed model. It will look at the edge, it will look at the low latency needs, it will deploy closer, it will look at proximity of the customers and it will deploy out in a distributed model, in a grid.
Primarily the reasons for adopting public cloud fall into 3 categories, and I would characterize those as flexibility, which links into agility, the commercial models that are available, back to you only pay for what you use, and the ability to scale very quickly and rapidly as market conditions change and develop.
So this is a really interesting technology. GiG UK are using the G8 to deploy cloud in a very particular format. So you're looking at a virtualization layer that sits at the top that allows you to set up environments and manage them. There's a management layer that talks down into the storage. The storage is very clever. You can operate spinning disks as if they were SSDs. It will allow you to consume infrastructure resources, build solutions in a very flexible way.
I don't think it's just about what you do, I think it's about how you do it. Now, I've had the privilege to work for some very large IT companies over my time. One of the things I love about being at GiG UK is the opportunity to bring what I see as the best that I've experienced in the past, to really build a company that I'm proud of, that I want to work for, and that I'm sure other people would also want to work with.
We like to use 2 words within our business: disruptive and swagger. And that means that we want to disrupt the market. We want to do things in a different way. We're a startup, we're a new organisation. We've got great experience, really high quality professional people who have come from big roles in the corporate environment. With that, we've got great technology. With that, we've got great ideas. And with that, we've got great creativity. We've had great feedback from the partners that we've already secured and the ones that we're talking to. And what they like is our can-do attitude. What they like is that we're real people. If they want to ring me as the CEO of the business or ring the sales director, I'm going to take their call. If they want me to go along and meet them, I'm going to do that. Everything to do with us is not automated through an email system. You can actually talk to a person.
We've encapsulated something called the human guarantee. Basically, a physical human being in your location working with you and your team to make sure you get the very best from the GiG technology.
Secondly, we do it in true partnership. So we don't just give you a training manual or a sales deck or some battle cards. We come into your environment and we work with you. It's not a one-size-fits-all.
Much of the trends that are talked about in IT at the moment involve smart tech, wearable tech, boxes in your house that you interact with, controlling your home. All of these things will start to lean more heavily on low latency solutions.
We want to create true edge computing. We want small data packages based in multiple locations, creating an ability to drag your information and your data quickly with no latency. We want to lead the way in that area. We also want to lead the way in new technology that no one's even thinking about today. So our developers and our research and development guys, they're looking at what's next. What's the next thing that people need? What do consumers need? What do corporations need? What does industry need to run its technology and support its technology? So we're excited that we can be creative. We're excited that we've got a great product in the G8, but we're even more excited about the fact that we can actually influence the future. Even 5 years ago, I didn't ever think I would be involved in technology. But now that I'm involved in technology, it's one of the most exciting industries in the world because it touches us at every point. It has an influence on everything that we're doing. At GiG UK, we want to be a part of that development and we want to make things better in the technology world, make them more usable and make them more exciting.